everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Cowell made a scathing dig at the singer's talent, which prompted the action. Mel B served as a judge on AGT from seasons 8 to 13, as well as the first season of AGT, The Champions. Now she is returning for the spin-off Fantasy League next year. During the AGT Season 18 finale, she returned for a skit with her former judge, Simon. After Mel B rejoined her former judges, Simon, Heidi Klum, and Howie Mandel, backstage she reminisced on the memories she made. Another clip of her time on the show was shown. Mel B, 48, wanted to showcase her stand-up comedy talent. She stood on stage in a unicorn onesie and read jokes out of a book. Then, a clip from Real Time aired with Simon and Mel B sitting in chairs backstage. "It's always great to have someone judging the talent who doesn't have that much talent," Simon joked. "I knew you were going to say that," Mel B chuckled and put her arm up to Simon to push him back. "No, seriously," Simon said. "I mean that as a compliment." "There's water here," Mel B said, as she picked it up and threw it at the 63-year-old. After she walked away, a wet Simon asked, "Is her contract signed? This is going to be fun." Mel B will return with her former judges in January for the spin-off show, AGT, Fantasy League. Current judge Sofia Vergara will not be a part of the new series. The judges will choose from favorite acts they've seen on the competition series worldwide, as voted on by fans ranging from winners, runner-ups, acts that went viral, and fan favorites. Host Terry Crews said that the judges will also be competing against each other by mentoring certain acts and trying to get the winning one. Terry, 55, will be back to host the show. Sofia's secret. On the AGT finale, Sofia revealed her fate for the next season of AGT and why she isn't returning for Fantasy League. "Sadly, Sofia, you're not able to join," Terry said, of the spin-off. "I know," the Modern Family actress pouted. "I had other things to do." The 50-year-old said that she was going to leave the judges in good hands with her perfect replacement, which turned out to be Mel B. Terry then asked her if she will be back on AGT next season. "Maybe," she shrugged. "Maybe if Simon." Simon gave her a stern look, and then Sofia put her arms up and said, "Yes." Mel B throws water over Simon Cowell's head after AGT judge makes scathing dig at singer's talent. The America's Got Talent stage has seen its fair share of drama, but few moments stand out quite like when Mel B, former Spice Girl and current AGT judge, threw an entire cup of water over Simon Cowell's head. This impulsive act was in direct response to a cutting remark Simon made about Mel B's talent. The incident, which left the audience stunned and gasping in disbelief, was just another explosive chapter in the complicated relationship between the two judges. To understand why this moment became such a pivotal event on America's Got Talent, we need to dive deeper into the dynamic between Mel B and Simon Cowell. They have worked together for years, and while they often manage to coexist in peace, their contrasting personalities have occasionally led to clashes. Simon, the notorious talent show judge with a sharp tongue and an unmatched ability to deliver scathing critiques, often walks a fine line between humor and cruelty. Meanwhile, Mel B, known for her fiery personality and fierce loyalty to her Spice Girls roots, has little patience for disrespect, especially when it questions her career or talent. Setting the stage, AGT's tension-filled environment. The tension had been simmering all season long. While America's Got Talent is known for its mix of incredible performances, emotional moments, and the judges' lively banter, this particular season had felt especially charged. Simon had been unusually critical of many of the acts, while Mel B was doing her best to support contestants who might not have fit into Simon's idealized version of talent. The friction between the two judges had been noticeable during auditions and live shows, with several exchanges of side-eye, subtle jabs, and tense moments. The fateful night began like any other AGT live show. Contestants took the stage, showing off their talents in hopes of impressing the judges and the voting audience. As usual, Simon delivered his brutally honest feedback with his signature deadpan expression, occasionally lightening the mood with a sarcastic quip. Mel B, sitting just a few chairs away, frequently found herself at odds with his assessments. However, things escalated when a contestant delivered a lackluster performance that left the judges unimpressed. Simon's scathing dig. After the performance, Simon Cowell took his usual turn to critique. While the audience waited for his expected blunt feedback, what came out of his mouth was an unexpected, and particularly cruel, remark aimed not at the contestant, but at his fellow judge, Mel B. "I think that act was like Mel B's wedding night," Simon said with a smirk, pausing for effect. A lot of build-up, but no delivery. The audience gasped in shock. Simon's insult had crossed a personal line, referencing Mel B's turbulent marriage to Stephen Belafonte, which had ended in a high-profile and very messy divorce. The dig was not only inappropriate but deeply personal. For Mel B, the comment was a direct attack on her personal life and career, a jab that suggested she had somehow failed both in her professional and private endeavors. Mel B's reaction was immediate. The fiery former Spice Girl, known for her unapologetic attitude and quick wit, didn't hesitate. In one swift motion, she grabbed her water cup from the desk in front of her, and without a second thought, threw the entire contents over Simon's head. Water splashed across Simon's face and soaked his shirt, leaving him momentarily stunned as the audience erupted into a mixture of laughter, applause, and gasps. Simon sat frozen for a second, clearly caught off guard. His usually calm demeanor faltered, and he wiped the water from his face, offering a sheepish grin. "I didn't expect that," he mumbled into his microphone as the crowd continued to cheer and laugh. Mel B walks off stage. But Mel B wasn't finished. After throwing the water, she stood up and stormed off the stage, visibly upset. Her face was a mix of anger and frustration as she exited the stage, leaving her fellow judges, Heidi Klum, Howie Mandel, and host Tyra Banks, looking shocked and unsure of how to respond. For a few tense moments, the show seemed to hang in limbo. Simon, now dripping wet, attempted to regain control of the situation by making light of the moment. "I must have hit a nerve," he joked, his signature smirk returning as the audience continued to laugh. But the tension was palpable. The live show had veered off script, and no one knew exactly how things would play out from there. After a brief commercial break, Mel B returned to her seat, visibly calmer but still clearly irritated. While she didn't address the incident directly, the tension between her and Simon remained thick for the rest of the night. Their usual banter was replaced by curt remarks, and the playful energy that usually permeated their interactions was notably absent. The fallout. The incident quickly became a viral moment, with social media buzzing about Mel B's bold move. Fans of the show took to Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to express their support for Mel B, applauding her for standing up to Simon's cruel joke. Memes and GIFs of the water-throwing moment circulated online, cementing it as one of the most iconic moments in AGT history. However, not everyone was supportive of Mel B's actions. Some viewers felt that while Simon's comment was undeniably harsh, Mel B's reaction was unprofessional, especially in a live television setting. Critics argued that she could have confronted Simon after the show, rather than resorting to such a public display of anger. There were even rumors of tension behind the scenes, with reports suggesting that producers were scrambling to smooth things over between the two judges. Despite the mixed reactions, the incident had an undeniable impact on both Mel B and Simon Cowell's public personas. For Mel B, the moment reinforced her reputation as a no-nonsense, fiery personality who wouldn't hesitate to stand up for herself. It also shed light on the emotional toll of her public divorce and the personal challenges she had faced in recent years. Many fans rallied around her, expressing admiration for her resilience and refusal to let Simon's comment slide. On the other hand, Simon's reputation as the mean judge was further solidified. While he had built his career on delivering harsh critiques and biting remarks, this particular incident highlighted the fine line between humor and cruelty. Simon's joke, while intended to be funny, crossed a line for many viewers, especially given the sensitive nature of Mel B's personal history. Though he attempted to play it off as a light-hearted quip, the incident served as a reminder that even Simon Cowell's sharp wit could backfire. A complicated relationship. The incident also brought attention to the complicated relationship between Mel B and Simon Cowell. As two of the biggest personalities on the AGT panel, their dynamic had always been a mix of playful banter and underlying tension. While they often appeared to enjoy poking fun at each other, it was clear that their interactions sometimes veered into uncomfortable territory. This moment of conflict on live television only underscored the sometimes fraught nature of their relationship. In the aftermath of the water-throwing incident, there were whispers of strained relations between the two judges. However, both Mel B and Simon are professionals who understand the demands of live television, and they quickly moved past the incident. In the weeks that followed, their banter resumed, though there was a noticeable shift in their dynamic. Simon seemed more careful with his jokes, while Mel B appeared more guarded in her responses. Conclusion: the moment when Mel B threw water over Simon Cowell's head will forever be remembered as one of the most iconic and dramatic moments in America's Got Talent history. It highlighted the unpredictable nature of live television and the delicate balance between humor and respect, especially in a high-stakes environment like AGT. For Mel B, the incident was a moment of empowerment, an opportunity to stand up for herself in the face of a public insult. For Simon, it was a reminder that even the most seasoned television personalities can miscalculate the impact of their words. In the end, the incident added yet another layer of intrigue to the ever-evolving world of reality TV, where drama, emotion, and unexpected moments keep audiences coming back for more. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.